Hello, welcome to my stream. Today I'll be playing more of Top Gear 2, and last time I believe I could get somewhat around the middle part of the game. I'm not sure because I could never beat this game before, but I believe I'm around the middle part of the game or maybe a little bit far than that. But I got stuck in South America, especially because of the final stage of the world, which was Rio. So, after some attempts, I learned a lot about the level, but I still couldn't beat it. So, hopefully, today I will be able to do it. And if the game doesn't get very hard after that, hopefully, I will also finish it today. That's my plan. So let's hope for the best. Let's see if I will be able to do it. Early, how are you doing today, man? Are you having a great Wednesday? I hope you are. And also, I'm not sure if the game has saved my file. Hopefully, if I continue game, I will have the same car and I will continue playing this in South America. But if it doesn't happen, then I will need to go back to my VOD, to my replay video of my pass stream and get the password. So let's see if it will work. It has a password saved, so I believe that's the right one. It's not too bad. Nice to hear, man. I'm starting the game from the beginning, so it seems that I might need to get my password. And that sucks. So let me open my browser. Are you sure you will get it for me? But I was afraid of that happening. It's such a hot afternoon here. The sun sets very in front of my window, so I receive all the sunlight in my room. So it is a very hot afternoon here today. I have been saying that I really miss cloudy days and rain, but yeah, that's true. I still didn't have my rainy week in here. Tomorrow would be a great day to see some rain, especially because I'm planning to go to the movies and watch the new Blade Runner movie. So if it could rain, I would be happy. Especially because the mood in that movie is very, how can I say it? Steampunk and also very noir. So it really fits with a rainy day. But I doubt it. I don't think it will rain tomorrow. Oh, that's the password? So let's use it. It's QP. Hey Kurt, welcome. How are you doing? How's your Wednesday? Do you think that I will be able to progress today? I hope I will. Then this symbol for WL RG P9 G5 4. I'm not sure. I believe I might be near the... I don't know, maybe a little bit past the middle. That's my impression, but I never beat this game before, so I'm not sure. But I have the feeling that the majority of the game is done. The problem is, I don't know if the game will get harder. Because if it gets harder, then I'm dead. Let's see. Yes, I'm back to South America. Thank you, Early. Thank you for getting the password. You feel like the hardest countries are kind of randomly distributed. I could feel that happening in Top Gear, in the first one, because Germany was the worst country and it was in the middle of the game too, right? After I got past Germany, everything else was much easier. So let's see if I will remember the levels, if I will remember the controls in here. I might fail in my first attempt though. Is the game sound okay? Or is it too loud? Sounds good? Okay. It's because last time it was a little bit loud. In case I'm able to finish this game today, on Friday I'm starting the third game, which in my opinion is the hardest. At least according to my memory. Even with brakes, I'm not able to do that turn. That's how poisonous it is. It's such a bad turn. It is the final game in the SNS, and after it I might change my game on stream. I'm planning to play Zelda Phantom Hourglass. But it's not the last Top Gear game ever made. There was at least one for Nintendo 64. It's called Top Gear Rally. That was a terrible race in my opinion. It's because every time I tried to get some positions, I hit the signs after that turn. So I lost many positions after doing that. But let's keep going. I only want to remember the levels right now and practice in real level. But yes, there are some other games, but I might not be playing them, at least not by now. Maybe in the future. That's my favorite track for sure. Okay, that was super bad. You think I am only one country behind you? So after this one there will be another country and then I will get to yours. Yes, I believe I might be close to you. Maybe we should try to finish the game tonight, it's up to you. I want to finish it today, if I can do it. My problem is the real level. I got a little bit reckless by the end of the race, but I was in first place, I had nitros, I'm good. Oh, it's funny that now I don't have my name in there anymore, I'm only player 1. Maybe I should change it if I can do it somehow. But it's not very important, right? I don't think I can do it in here, so never mind. Oh, this is a challenging track too, or challenging race. Look at the turns in there. And it has only 2 laps. I prepared to race in Rio again? Yeah, 2 victories in a row. I only needed to struggle in the first race, and then in the other two I was able to get good. But the problem is right now. Bless Arnie G, because this level is so painful. Oh boy, I might fail. I'm not lying. I might fail again in this first attempt today. But let's see what happens. I need to practice. It's so difficult. I give up, it's so hard. Yeah, this is Rick for sure. Even if I'm not accelerating or if I'm using the brakes, every time the signs get me. Look at that. Yeah, this track is so painful. It is super hard, Kurt. You have no idea, man. But I was doing a great job last week. Last week. Because I could get to 11th, if I'm correct. And to get classified, I need to be at least in 10th. So I almost did it last week. I can do it now. I just need to continue, right? Oh, okay, we can do it now. Let's try again. I'm not giving up. That's why this is a Riot stream. Because this game is hard. But I still prefer playing this than still being stuck in Lost Vikings. Both games are super hard. Let's go attempt 2. I have the feeling that I should use my brakes more or for longer. I really need to pick easier games. Indeed, that's why I play Roller Coaster Tycoon on Tuesdays. Because I need something more relaxing to play. Even the game that I have started on my weekends, Chrono Cross, even that game looks to be very hard, or at least it's very confusing. But that's alright, I will survive. I play a lot of Super Nintendo games, so of course they will be hard. I don't think there is a Super Nintendo game that's very easy. Maybe the easier Super Nintendo game, in my opinion, was Super Mario World. I believe only a few amount of people couldn't beat it. Okay, Early, drive safe, man. I see you soon. I wish it was easier for me to look at the map, because I don't think it is in a good location. I wish it was at the bottom of the screen, so I believe it would be easier for me to look at it. So sometimes when I'm looking at the map, I get distracted. It's because the map is too far from my car, right? So every time I look at it, it's like I'm looking at the sky. I'm not looking at the racetrack. Hopefully in the third game, the map has a better location, but I don't remember. You know something that I have been thinking? Maybe if I get a slower gear and a slower engine for the final race, maybe that helps me. But it's risky and I will lose money, right? Because after buying the slower models, I would need to buy the best ones again, I believe. So it would give me a lot of work. But that's also another idea. Or maybe I just need to get good in using the brakes. Here we go again. Pray for my soul. I did it! Yes! Oh my god! Please tell me that it's over. Thank you so much for the qualification. Oh my god! Yes, it's over! Progress! Goodbye, Rio. I love to live in here, but I don't want to return to you in the game. So now we are going to Spain. Hopefully it will be better than Rio and South America. I have that hope. Let's go. 7 laps though. So is it a long race? Kinda. But it looks easy. And thankfully, it's daytime. No! I lost my third place. Damn it! So close. Okay, that's alright. I hope I can recover. Wait, I got only 3 points? Yeah, 3 points. Barcelona. No, it's night time again. Damn it. Oh boy. A lot of money that I don't need. lost. Another night race, come on. But thankfully, it's easier than Rio, and also it's in the very beginning of the country, so I don't need to race a lot of racetracks before getting to it. Hey Emily, yeah, the glasses are back. How are you doing? I could progress finally, but now I'm stuck again because I got to another freaking night race. And they are very hard. Yeah, I told you before, last week, that I'm wearing the glasses because I'm playing a racing game. I believe that it fits the mood of playing a racing game. And also, in some of my streams, I have been wearing some different things, right? When I was playing Zelda, A Link to the Past randomizer, I was wearing the Took. And some streams in the past, or some time in the past, right? Some time ago, I also wore the Luigi hat in one of my streams. But yes, how is your Wednesday? Yeah, it is. It is a good thing to have in a racing game or when you are driving. I don't drive in real life though. I have drove only once when some friends of mine wanted to go to a go-kart, and that was the only time I drove something. It was fun, but I don't know, I don't think I'm a good driver in real life. Have you ever drove a kart? You're doing good, you're just hungry, but do you have food in your house? Are you planning to cook? Oh yeah, yesterday I cooked a lot of things. Yesterday I spent a good time in the kitchen. I actually have banana cake next to me right here. I can show you. I hope it won't make you even more hungry. But yes, I have some banana cake in here that I baked yesterday. We're just being lazy. Come on, Emily, you can do it. You need to be who I was yesterday. Yesterday I cooked a lot of things. I cooked rice, black beans, farofa, salad. I baked the cake, and I also made passion fruit juice. So I did all of that at night yesterday. But if you could have something today, what do you wish you could have the best, or what would be your favorite dinner? Soup? Soup sounds good, especially if it is a cold day in there. Okay, I'm doing a terrible race now, but that's fine. Yeah, it was a horrible race, but that's fine. You don't know how to drive either? Yeah, I don't want to learn how to drive. I know that it might be important. We never know when we would need to drive, but I don't like the idea of having a car, driving a car, because it gives you a lot of responsibilities that I don't have or I don't want to have. And also it demands a lot of money. People are crazy in here. If you are driving, people can easily hit your car and make some accidents happen. So I don't want to have that worry me. But yes, I prefer using public transportation, even if it's not the best. I feel more free, I feel more free from the responsibilities, free from wasting my money in car, and also, for example, if I leave my house with a car, I will need to park it somewhere. But if I go and leave my home without a car, I can stay where I can go wherever I want without the worry of parking a car or leaving my car somewhere. I can go and return my home without thinking on something that I need to carry with me or I need to bring with me. That would be the car. So I prefer that freedom. You really want pernil? Pernil is a real word in Portuguese. I know what that is. It's yeah, it is a pork meat. Yeah, in Portuguese it's pernil too. Oh, you want to learn how to drive? I'm scared too, but I don't want to learn how to drive. It's too much responsibility, and I also think I'm not that responsible, and I don't have a good sense of navigation, so I can see myself getting lost, making trouble, making the traffic worse, maybe causing some accidents. I don't like that, so I prefer being a passenger, taking public transportation, relaxing while I'm traveling to some place. I can hear music, I can look at the scenery, I have no worries, and I love that. But yes, we never know how learning how to drive can help us, right? Sometimes in some situations it can be very helpful that to learn or that to know how to drive. Yeah, living in the city there is a ton of transport. The problem is they don't have the best quality ever, and also if you need them in late hours, like in late nights, they can be rare. I'm referring to buses. They can be very rare. It can be dangerous. The city will be very empty. That's the only problem or the main problem about getting public transportation. But if you can get some taxis some days, it's alright. You don't want to live in the city forever. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the countryside, or do you want to go to the bay side, like living near a beach or something like that? Do you prefer mountains? What's your preference? I prefer living near the beach because I love the ocean. It's something that I have a very good connection. When I'm not feeling very well or when I need to relax, I like to go and spend some time watching the ocean or looking at the ocean. The ocean is something that I don't think I can live without. my god. Yeah, I'm dead again. Let's see. You'd love to live near a beach, sounds awesome, but beach houses are expensive as fuck. Yeah, that's the problem. I agree with you. And you know what you mean? You live near a huge river and you love it. It's a river that runs into the ocean. Yeah, I believe most rivers they do that, right? But um, is it a big river? It is a big river, right? You just said there, a huge river. I'm curious to imagine how the landscape looks in there. Is it isolate from the city, or is it near the city? Because in here, in Rio, nature and city they are all connected. They are all together. For example, you will see mountains, you will see lakes, and also the beaches, but they are all together with the city. So, yeah, every time you look, not every time you look, everywhere you look, you will remember that you are still in the city. It is in the city. Yeah, I would prefer living in a place that is more disconnected from the city, or at least would have the nature more disconnected from the city. But in here, nature and city are very connected. Of course, there are some areas that you can go and they are more isolated, but they are far, right? You need to drive for a long time or you need to take a bus for a long time until getting there, but they are far. Oh, you live in Manhattan? Isn't Manhattan in New York? Or am I wrong? I believe it is. It is, so I'm right. So you live near the Liberty statue, right? Is it awesome? It might be awesome. And that's interesting because both of us live in cities that have amazing statues. In here it's the Christ the Redeemer. I still need to learn more of I still need to learn more the two next races that come after the night race. So hopefully I will be able to get to the third race now. Because I need to practice the other races too, right? It is huge and you have gone to see it many times. Is it very expensive to visit there? The statue is on an island by itself, so you need to take a ferry there. I know about that. But is it expensive to take the ferry and buy the ticket and everything? Also, yeah, it might not be like that, but are you able to look at the statue like anywhere you are in the New York City? I don't think it's like that because the statue is not located in a high place, right? So maybe you aren't able to look at it from anywhere you are in New York City. But in here, you are able to look at the Christ almost anywhere you are in the city, in Rio. Or even not in Rio. I don't live in Rio, I live in a city very near to Rio. It is in the other side of the bay. And from here I can see the Christ. That's how remarkable it is because it's in a very huge mountain. So you can look at it from different angles around the city. You cannot see it from here. Yeah, it's because it's not in a mountain. It is in the ocean or in the sea, right? But it amazes me how easy it is for you to look at the Christ, and it doesn't depend where you are. Oh, are you serious? Look at that! I was doing such a good job. But thankfully, I believe I learned how the level goes. Finally, I got qualified in here. Honestly, you don't know if people can see it from other places. It's in the sea. If you want to go up in the crown of the Statue of Liberty, it's about $30. That's online price. You think that it's more if you wait last minute. I see, if you buy the ticket with some um, in some days before you go there, you get a better price. That makes sense. Welcome back, Early. I could beat Rio, but now I'm struggling a little bit in Spain. Right now I'm not getting points, but I want to learn all the races that are waiting for me. So finally I got to Madrid. That's the first time that I got to there. And also it's raining, so that can be a problem. Early, have you been? Have you gone to the Statue of Liberty, or have you been to the Statue of Liberty? Right, that's also another way to say it. Come on. Okay, fifth is alright. Hey, unlovely, how are you doing? Yes, I'm flipping my car to the victory, right? Early has seen it in person, but he has never gone there. You have been to the 11th September Memorial, which is pretty close. When I visited the island, it was before you could go inside the crown. It was restricted before because of 9/11. Do you live? Yeah, Emily lives in there. She lives in Manhattan. Early, let me make you a question here. Am I able to progress in the game even if I don't get first, second, or third place? Because right now I'm getting qualified because I'm in the top 10, but I'm not sure if I will be able to go to the next country if I don't get to first, second or third places. That's the final level in Spain. And I believe if I get in the top 10, I might be able to progress to the next country. Yes, I agree with you. That would make much more sense. So okay, probably this won't be the urn. Probably I will need to restart everything. No, there isn't. I'm getting money that I don't have anything to use or to buy with it. That's why I was confused. Because if you get to first, second or third places, you get a good reward of money. But maybe to get qualified, you don't need to be on those places. But I don't think that's how it works. I probably need to finish the country in top 3. This is a very nice level in comparison to the other ones. Yes, I can get a good position in here. Early, how far is New York City from you? How far is it? If you need to drive there, how many hours it would take? First place, guys. Oh, it's so close. 5 or 6 hours? That's alright. You can go there in a day and return in the same day. Early is from Vermont. You stockpiled cash once? Have you ever played this game? Have you ever played Top Gear? Yes, I don't think there is something else that I can buy. That's why I'm stocking pile cash. Emily can't even play Mario Kart, are you serious? Emily should play some rhythm games, indeed. It depends where in the city you are driving to. Oh look, I still could get to 4th. But I don't think that's enough. Was it enough? Am I progressing? Am I going to the next country? I am! I'm in Switzerland now. We did it! I'm surprised that I could make to the next country. So let's go! You can get to the north end in 4 hours, new hotel. Because the city is fucking huge, really? Is it the biggest city in the US? The biggest city in Brazil is São Paulo. And in my opinion, São Paulo has one of the best food in Brazil. I went there last year for the first time. For the first time. I went to São Paulo last year for the first time, and I don't have any bad memories regarding the food in there. Every place I have eaten something, it was superb. It was super good. Even the simple places, the small restaurants and the small bars and small places, they had great food, and it wasn't expensive or too expensive. So the food quality in São Paulo is amazing. In Rio, there are many places that you won't get a great food, or the food will be alright but not superb. So New York City is the biggest US city. São Paulo is, São Paulo has a lot of people. So wait a minute. Oh my god. So basically São Paulo and New York have more people living in there than the entire state of Vermont. Wait, I'm confused now. The New York City metropolitan... Oh, okay, the metropolitan area might get more than only the city by itself, right? For example, I believe I am in the metropolitan area of Rio, but I don't live in Rio. That's a lot of people. São Paulo also has a metropolitan area, so maybe that number can be bigger if you consider the cities near São Paulo. And just to correct you, it is that's how you write São Paulo. You live in Battle with a whooping population of 2,000 people. It sounds like a village. Oh, Grunwald? Actually, that word, it's German. It means green forest, because Wald is forest and Grün is green in German. So the city or the place that we are driving right now, it means green forest. That's no worries, Early. I just wanted to teach you a little bit. Oh, that's a beautiful rock back there. So early after this country, I will get to yours, right? I will get to the country that you have stopped playing. Oh, this is the country that you have stopped playing? In Switzerland? By the way, guys, I don't know if you have a Switch, a Nintendo Switch. I don't think, or I don't think you guys have one. But I'm very excited because we are only 17 or 16 days until getting Mario Odyssey. So it's very close. I believe we are 17 days, but I might be wrong. And if I'm wrong, it's 16. Where is the first place? There he is! Go, 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 don't hit the sign. Yes, yes! We did it! Our demographics are 0.1% non-white. Oh my god, two people? Emily would die? Early lives like in a very isolated place. Actually, that has some benefits. It gotta be very safe. You won't have some neighbors with loud noises in late times or in late hours. It used to bug you when you were in college and the only place open after 8 p.m. was a gas station convenience store downtown. Wow. You went to college one town over from here. You are 5 minutes from the interstate. But still, that's very crazy. Emily was out getting sandwiches at 1 a.m. yesterday. Some places in here they will still be open in that time, but not you won't find a lot of options. It will be very limited. And it also depends on the day. If it's during the week, then it's not like that. There won't be many places open in late hours or during late hours. That place never closes? Wow. In here we have some 24-hour supermarkets, but I don't think we have 24 hours restaurants or or snack bars or places like that, or diners. You guys have a lot of diners in there, right? It's because in here it's very dangerous if you stay outside until very late. So everything closes, nobody is walking in the streets during the night anymore. So yeah, in general, I'm saying that in general because in here we have some places that may look like a diner, but they are not very common in here, I think. It's not like the same. I believe that diners are something very American. Or the idea behind a diner. It's something very American, very cultural from you, or from the place that you guys live. If you are walking at night, you would be more worried about running into a wild animal. There are some cities in here that you might find some crazy animals or bugs. Oh no, it's another night race. Let me focus a little bit. But it's probably, or it is most common in the countryside. No! That was my chance! Second, please! No! Damn it! I lost such a good chance! Ah, man, it hurts. It hurts because it's so hard to do a very good job in those levels. Not really, mostly deliveries. Wait, oh, never mind, it's not deliveries, it's delis. Because deli is another type of shop, right? And conveniences stores. And depending where you live, bars too. In here it's rare. I know only a couple places that would be open 24 hours. Delhi? So it's Delhi, like the city in India, I believe. It's Delhi. Oh, it's snowing. I still can't believe I couldn't get a second place in the previous level. Wow, that was such a good progress. I'm surprised that I could get through all those cars like that. But but of course that now it will be super hard for me to keep my position. You know something that's very weird? In Germany, supermarkets, bars, and things like that, they don't open on Sunday, or it's more rare for you and more difficult for you to find a place to buy food or to get food on Sundays. So if you are in Germany, you need to prepare yourself in the days before that, because on Sunday not every place will be open. In here, the majority of places at least will be open during the morning and the early afternoon in the weekends. But the supermarkets will be working, the bakeries will be open. But yes, in Germany, if it's Sunday and if you don't have food in your house, you're doomed. Or you probably won't find any place near you that will be open on Sunday. Things usually close early in here too. Not everything, but many places. Wait, was I able to progress? I missed the ranking. Wait, the rankings, right? I was able. I'm in the United States now, and it's nighttime. But yes, I got third. Yeah, it was my first try in Switzerland, and I'm happy that I was able to progress. It's funny that in the first Top Gear, United States is the first country that you race, but in here it's such a far moment of the game. And Las Vegas was in the first Top Gear. I was focusing on passing the car, not on the obstacles. Hopefully this is the one and only night race in this country. And thankfully it's not very bad. Rio was the worst one. The first place was, oh my god, he was. He was very far ahead from me. Look at all that grass that doesn't actually exist around Vegas. Yes, Vegas is a desert, right? Wait, 17 seconds ahead? Wow. Yes, if I don't... Los Angeles was also a track in the first Top Gear. Am I racing all the cities that the first Top Gear had? If I don't get to the cars in the pole position in the beginning of the race, then it's super hard for me to get them later. Usually that's how the race goes. So probably there will be a San Francisco race, because that was also another city in the first Top Gear. I forgot the other one. It was Las Vegas, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and I forgot the other one. New York? Yes, maybe New York was the other one. You're right, maybe New York was the third level in the first Top Gear. The one that was nighttime. Yeah, it is New York. It's snowing. So it feels like Home Alone movie. It feels like the Home Alone movie. I want the code to be here. It's cold today, it's hot in here. I want rain. That's what I most want in here. I want a rainy week, but I'm not getting it. You love winter until about January 10th, and then you are done and want spring. Yeah, it might get very, very cold in there. But yes, New York plus snow reminds me of the Home Alone movie with Macaulay Culkin. That every Christmas shows on TV. Oh man, feels bad, man. I believe the World Trade Center is still in the background in here. Okay, that was a great time to use the nitro. Emily, that's me driving to get to you and give you some of my banana cake. No, I doubt that I will be able to get to the first place, but I'll try to do my best to get second. Yes! And here it is, Emily, your banana cake. Wait, how can I show it? Can you see it? I hope you can see it. It has lots of cinnamon, and I love cinnamon. Yeah, Emily, it's so good. It has a flavor of banana and cinnamon that I really love. It was 80 Fahrenheit a few days ago. Winter is great when it's Christmas season. I mean, it doesn't snow in December here anymore. It's been a lot of years. Last few winters have been a bit warm. It was a hard track? I believe it was alright. Nothing will be harder than Rio. It doesn't really snow here until January. Since you are by the ocean, you probably get... That's a word that I always have problems in saying or pronouncing. Is it mild or mild? I believe it's mild, but I can be wrong. Mild or mild? So it's mild, and then it gets into milder. Okay, so it's mild, and then it's milder temperatures. That's a word that always get me. Here in Vermont and northern New York, we get a lot of winter storms that gain energy from Lake Erie. Lake Erie, that's the name of the lake. That's some place to spend your Halloween. And Lake Ontario, before blowing over to US. Mild like wild. I don't know, maybe the reason why I have my doubts about how to say that word is because of it make me think it makes right it makes me think on things like windmill, so mill and milled, things like that. But no, it's mild and wild, it's different. Yeah, San Francisco. So the freaking races in this game are the same as the ones in the first Top Gear. No, and it's foggy. Okay, we can have a terrible time now because it's foggy. Look at that map. It looks like a rabbit. I'm so dead. Getting a good position in the beginning of the race is the best thing to do, but the problem now is keeping it. So let's try to do our best. That's alright, don't panic, focus on making the turns. Actually, I need to correct myself when I try to say the word focus, because it's not focus, it's focus. That's the way to say the word focus. So I need to say focus more, because that's the correct way to say it. But I believe we'll be alright. The racetrack is not as bad as I was expecting. And the fact that I don't have many cars near me really helps. Second place. There you go. Just remember that mild and wild are kind of opposites. That's a nice advice. And they rhyme. It's over! We did it! I finally beat the second Top Gear game! Early, you are so close to beat the game, man. So now I can finally take off my glasses. Or take my glasses off, right? Thank you! Now try professional level, not today. Not today. So Early, are you streaming right now or will you stream later today? Oh, take off your glasses and take your glasses off both work? Sometimes I don't know, man. Not right now? Okay. So on Friday, I will start the third game. If you stop being lazy, I can understand that, man. On Friday, I will start the third game, Top Gear 3000. And that game passes in the space, so we won't be very familiarized with the races in there. Otherwise, you are an alien. I don't know, maybe I have some alien viewers, right? Who knows? But yes, Top Gear 3000 passes in the space, and it's hard. I could only beat that game by using save states, and this time I really want to beat it without the save state, so I will struggle a lot, but hopefully we'll be alright. Maybe I do, I don't know. There are how can I explain that in English? Let me try. There are the radio waves, right, that they communicate, or they have our information, our sound and audio information, and those sound waves, they are going outside of Earth, so they are reaching other places in the universe. They are traveling outside the Earth, so maybe someday my audio and my voice will reach other places. I'm talking about that because that's what happens in one of my favorite movies, which is Contact. It is based on a Carl Sagan, right? Carl Sagan book. And if you have never watched Contact, I highly recommend you to do it because it's one of my favorite sci-fi movies at all. It's so good, and it is still very up to date. I mean, the things that happen in the movie, I can totally see that happening today. So it's not a movie that has aged. Is that the one where the girl ends up going to an alien planet in the end? I can't say that because that would be a spoiler, right? But it is a movie that has a girl, indeed, and she studies waves, right? Like audio waves, and she tries to hear audio waves that come from the space, to see if aliens try to communicate with us in here. So she has some antennas, huge antennas, parabolic antennas that try to receive the information from the space. But yes, Early, I can't answer that because otherwise that's a spoiler. So my answer is yes or no, who knows? But it has a girl. It is a movie that has a girl too. Actually, many sci-fi movies, people end up going to the other planets, right? So it's something very common actually. But yeah, I'm back on Friday, Top Gear 3000. Now I will have a little bit of my banana cake as a celebration. And I hope to see you guys later. In case early streams today, I will try to stop by there. So have a great night. Emily, go cook something. Don't be lazy. Get some food. And delicious dinner. Have a delicious dinner. I am doing Chrono Cross on Saturday and on Sunday. Indeed. So take care, guys. Thank you for coming. And I see you then. Goodbye. Thank you. You too, Emily.